With the NHL offseason rapidly approaching, the Toronto Maple Leafs have some tough choices to make when it comes to their next group of free agents. One area of interest is the forward group. The Toronto Maple Leafs have several forwards on expiring deals as well as many rumors about trading one of the Big Four. They could use some help up front. One intriguing player who is set to become a free agent is former Montreal Canadien, Max Domi. Domi brings a unique skill set that many admire, and he could become a true impact player for the Leafs, but also has some drawbacks that could make him a risky option. Some Leafs fans believe that Domi could be a valuable addition to the team. For example, his skating ability is exceptionally good. In the second round against the Florida Panthers, the Leafs were by far the slower team. Apart from William Nylander and Mitch Marner, Matthews is a great skater but not really a speedster. Alex Kerfoot and Sam Lafferty, the Leafs don't have many super-fast forwards. Adding Domi would help change that. One thing that many recent Stanley Cup champions have in common is that they were all very fast. Looking at teams like Colorado, Tampa, and Pittsburgh, they all had multiple players who could carry the puck with tremendous speed. Even this year's Cup finalists, Florida and Vegas, are very fast teams. The Leafs need another great skater. Another advantage that Domi has is an aggressive attitude on the ice. Another criticism that the Leafs faced was not having enough edge or determination in their team during the playoffs. Domi can help solve that problem. He's the type of guy who will win puck races and battle hard in the corners and even participate in occasional fights. He'll also stand up for his teammates if necessary. That's the kind of guy the Leafs want on their team. However, there are many concerns about Domi's consistency. In the 2018-19 season, Max Domi had 72 points, a career high, and 0.87 points per game as a member of the Montreal Canadiens. He followed that season with PPGs of 0.61, 0.44, and 0.54. There's a massive drop-off in the following seasons. Even this year, he tallied very strong 49 points in 60 games with the Chicago Blackhawks. However, the Hawks were terrible and used him on the top line. After his trade to Dallas, Domi only tallied 7 points in 20 games because a good team will use him further down in the lineup. If the Leafs decide to sign him, which version of Domi are they getting? Additionally, there are concerns about his history of suspensions and fines. In recent years, the Leafs have had players crossing the line and earning suspensions trying to do too much for the team, specifically in the playoffs. As all Leafs fans know, both Nazem Kadri and Michael Bunting were suspended in the past few playoff years for crossing the line, undoubtedly becoming liabilities. Domi has previous suspensions as well as a recent $5,000 fine for slashing. I'm not saying he's a dirty player by any means, but a player with this kind of history may be someone the Leafs want to avoid considering their recent experience with suspensions. In conclusion, Max Domi is a risky option for the Leafs. If you ask me, I would probably stay away from signing him, but he would be a type of high-risk, high-reward player. Domi brings some strong attributes to his game, and if he's at his best, he can impact the Leafs in a strong way. He's proven he can produce if given top minutes. However, there are many variables at play and many concerns that need to be taken into consideration before making a decision. Ultimately, the choice is up to the Leafs. We'll see what they decide to do on July 1st and whether they'll opt to add Domi or not. It's important to remember that there's no perfect plan here, and all options have their pros and cons. What matters is that the Leafs make the right choice for the team and for their long-term goals. And you, what do you think? Leave your opinion in the comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on the NHL season.